The following recording is brought to you by APQC, your source for benchmarking and best practice research.
The first one is to focus on experimentation. Now, this has been a rock-solid part of the Insight canon since we began. And the belief here is no matter how smart you are, no matter how much you study, no matter how hard you work, your first idea is going to be wrong. Once you accept that, your entire approach to innovation changes, because you recognize the last thing you want to do is focus on perfect planning, because no plan ever survives its first encounter with the battlefield. Instead, what you want to focus on is finding quick ways to experiment, to test, to do the things listed on the page here, where you accept that failure will be part of the innovation process. And we'll talk in just a bit how at least one of our best practice companies enables that. Talk about how you recognize that something that doesn't work can actually be a great learning experience. You give employees time to dabble, to try, to do different things. And you look not just to your own industry, but you look to other industries to figure out what happens when you're in a circumstance where you have to have tolerance for risk, which we'll talk about how Kennametal has done that a little bit in just a minute.
So, Scott, since you called me out, I'll chime in here with my croak. Sorry. What we often find with culture change is if you announce culture change broadly to the company, people are a little confused. They know they need to change, but it's such a huge mandate that they don't know which direction to run in. And even experimentation is something that people need to do, but can run so counter to the culture of firms, particularly product firms that pride themselves on high-quality products, that it's difficult to push through, or highly regulated entities that are loath to change offerings once they've been approved by regulators. Pointing to very specific examples that have been well codified, that show is not as daunting as it